one dose solves any problem.
The shadows conceal all.
No, but these are some interesting ones. Ooh, okay, so I've already played Dreadlich Thames in this meta, so I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards one of the others. We'll take a look at the buckets and we'll figure something else. At least these are something new, you know? That's actually something that interests me. So I've already played Tamsin. Comes with Shadow Blast, Mischievous, and Demonic, which aren't too bad, but I think Shadow Blast was MVP in that run. Hey, Barak. We have Nemzi, which comes with Wretched Queen, Dirge, and Endgame, where basically we can try this big demon strat, or that's the idea, I guess. And then we have Symphony, which comes with the full fatigue package, actually. Ooh, man, Symphony used to be my favorite card when it came out. I think I'm going with a little Symphony here. I'm down for either of these two, basically. I've already played Dreadlich. Every meta, a new legendary for me is a legendary I haven't tried that meta. And all of these three, especially Dreadlich, they haven't been in a while. So it feels new to me. Not new like colossal new, but new. Yeah, you can, Toos, you can. I've actually drafted all of these three cards before. So let's try a little Symphony. No, I think you can try an MZ, but it's obviously a little more hard to get working, I would say. It's April Fool's, Regaldinia. I would not believe any. In fact, I wouldn't even believe the sorry amount, to be honest. But apparently it's real. Let's take Disposal. Let's just get that get some of that barrel of sludge going. Hey, Variable, I'm alright, bud. I don't mind either of these two. Take a Night Elf. Astrobiologist? Take some discard synergy, but from my experience with Warlock, you end up with a lot of stuff to discard and too few cards that discard, so I don't want to pick this up. Let's go Astro. Can't believe I got offered. Man, Toos. How many times have I drafted the discard legendary and got offered 0 Disposed Merchant, 0 Ocular Occultist? This time I've been offered 2 Expired Merchant and an Ocular Occultist already. Unbelievable. I love this card. I think even more than Librarian. I think it's a really good card. These, however, are not that good. We'll take Touch. What is the downside to the expired card? Sounds insane, or is it not? The Merchant? I mean, the fact that it's a 2-mana 2/1 for starters. A bit of lag, my lord. Yeah, that's normal, man. It's just Hearthstone. I like me a little tech corner. I feel like Avant-Gardening is slow anyway. There are some good cards, but you mean this card, right? The one that's on the related cards, the Expired Merchant. It's a 2-mana 2/1. I mean, that's the downside. More downside? Well, it has to die for you to get your cards back. You tell your opponent what your expensive and strong card is. It can get silenced and you never get the card back. I mean, without this card synergy, it's a pretty rough card. Yeah, let's take a corner. Ooh, I mean, I want sludge stuff, but we're gonna play some fatigue stuff. I'll take Baritone. I like Baritone anyway. Yeah, no Colossal Night Scale, but Symphony this time. Could take a Scorpid. Some removal. More Symphony. Oh man, do I like me removal like a Conflagrate. Take a Conflagrate. Eldritch Tentacle is amazing. That's my kind of removal. Little Touch. Darbomb. Darbomb's amazing. Still need some discard synergy. Interesting. Not really a Herald deck, but man, do these two suck. Oh, Sludge. Yeah, I was, I heard, Manny. What was his legendary? Was it the Colossal? Because that's what I really want. It was Deathwing. Sweet stuff, sweet stuff. I don't know whether to go more sludge. I don't know if you saw the drop from the beginning, Matty. I got offered multiple Expired Merchants and Ocular Occultist. Yet when I draft this card deck, can't get offered a single one. Now when I'm trying to not draft a discard deck, I get them offered. That's what I hate. I haven't had a Warlock where the synergy I've tried to draft is the synergy that I've hit. Like right now, I'm taking some sludge cards. No sludge synergy. It's really hard to make all the things work. To miss everything that you go for feels like a curse. No pun intended. I mean, obviously it's small sample size, but geez Louise for Warlock. I like Rafam's Last Stand. I mean, I already have Sludge on Wheels and Dispose. I'm gonna take one Rafam's. Don't want these cards. Hello, blocks. I think I might just take a 2-3 over a 3-2. Another merchant, man. Actually, another merchant. Dude, such an actual joke, dude. Such an actual joke. I got offered more discard synergy in this deck than all of my discard locks combined. It's a little irritating, honestly. I don't know whether to take it over Dryad. Feels like it's a little slow of a card, honestly. Feels like it's a little slow of a card, but we'll give it a go. I'm not like the biggest fan of Dryad anyway. I love Eradication. I love Stalker. Let's take a Stalker. Yeah, thanks for the 140 freaking 5, Matty. Love a Librarian. Love a Darbomb. Love a Trolley Problem. There's Herald, but Trolley, even Rykel's good. There's Suffocating. Probably take it over these with an Occultist. And Spawn. Actually, and Spawn. Not really a Spawn kind of deck that now, though. Do you speed South Sugandis specifically, Regaldin? Yeah. Not really a Hollow A-Bomb deck. I think I'm just taking a Wretched. I don't think I want Envoy. I understand I skipped a Herald, but this would be my 3rd Herald total with 1 Shrine, and right now it looks more like I'm gonna remove the Shrine, to be honest with you. I don't have support for like tokens or Ramping Herald, but 2 Wretched Queens feels so slow. Avant Gardening has to be horrible. There's so many bad Death Rattles that I absolutely don't want. So many. Most of them I don't want. I mean, you mean 3 picks? I don't like Envoy as a card, to be honest with you. I don't even have what I would call support for the Heralds. It's not that easy. Like, I can't really ramp them, and most of the time I'm playing larger and larger minions. I'm gonna try a Wretched here. Again, I don't really like these. This draws Sludge. I'd rather take a creature, I think. Try to think of what has most impact potential. The thing is, the shrines are bad. All the Herald is bad unless you're also eating, right? Without eating, they suck straight up. And I don't even have like solid things to eat in the first place, right? And honestly, another Ocular Occultist. I literally started this run by saying, you always get offered a bunch of cards to discard, but never cards that discard. In this run, 2 Ocular Occultists, 4 expired merchants, 1 Suffocating Shadows. Hey Lana! Nope, Matty. Nope. I think I still take Occultist. I have Sludge. I don't know. Maybe it's just not enough. The Occultist, right? I think so. I prefer Occultist to Waltz, and I just don't think Shrine fits the deck right now at this pick. 1 Maker? Fracking is actually really good in this deck. Chaotic, Touch, Conflagrate. We'll go with it. Yeah, I think so, Matty. Tried to pick up some more of it. Like in this deck, what I wanted to go for is Fatigue Synergy, really and truly. So, hello, Magrid. I'll keep these 2 though, and I'll look for my Baritone maybe.
Sorry. Sorry.
1 for parody, 1 for you, Rogaldinia. I did. I was going to say pilot issue, Lana, as in surely not Chad carried. I forgot. Sorry. I can't coin Trolley, that's for sure. I don't remember them, Rogue. I don't remember. In fact, I'll be honest, I don't even remember there being a sorry. I used to play, but I never even considered emotes, dude. I played on mute. In the corner. I didn't even think about the emotes. Like, they weren't even in the realm of a possibility for me. I'm not gonna waste 4 seconds clicking an emote. No, I finished everything, Lana. Maybe fall asleep then. You're a newbie. Not sure why that's a newbie, but okay. Yes, I guess. So I have 3 spells. 1, 2, 3. Plus dragon. Plus old legendary.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
It's absolutely fine. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly. Senor Dose. A Gigawoodsy.
The overture is upon us.
I do. Alright, this trade. This trade. It's an awkward trade and I could ignore it. But if they have AoE, it should be 2 AoE. Just alright. Alright is good for me, buddy boy. Just alright though, yes sirree. That's alright, my man. Is much worse to be than just alright, my friend. I've got a little coffee though, so things will get better. Alright. I'm a little dismayed at the Warlock run, the Warlock draft. Not because of what it ended up being, but because of the way things go. Stoic Hung Maltese billionaire answer. Trillionaire, please. Thank you. There's a few I want here. This is one of them.
Follow my lead. Hearken your doom.
Hello, Clutch.
Gul'dan versus Rexar.
Yet when I try to drop this card's ninja, I get none of it. And I just keep repeating that cycle
Denied.
with Warlock. I want it to hit once, you know? That's it. How would I rate this deck? I think it's pretty solid for Warlock. It's probably like a 7 out of 10 Warlock. 8, maybe? Which would make it about a 1 out of 10 for the meta. Hello, TG. Good day.
And now the premiere act. Me.
37, 38. Oh, it's nothing to do with my age. Nothing to do with my age particularly. Parody, just what happened in the last few years, coincidentally.
Gaze is ever upon you. Follow my lead.
That's it, buddy. I don't want to get into a mood, though. I'm alright, guys. Number of buffs 3. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 spells in hand. Oh yeah, I know. But I can't just will my stuff away, my man.
The overture is upon us.
Just gotta work through it. I'll take this trade. I think it's clean. Touch base. I'm looking for a Symphony already, but we have a creature +3, and then I need to start tapping bird watching. So they're going for a Carnassa's Brood, I presume. They miss, or they don't hit it, which is good for me. Yeah. That's how it goes, Woodsy. And alright is nice in that manner, you know, but... Did I saw your earlier message, Yash. Yo, double battle cry occultist! Spell damage on Eldritch is insane, but I think we go Raptor Heraldia here. It's also a bunch of extra damage. Charge Scorpion. Wait, let's do some counting. 3, 6, 10, 16. They're down to 11. This is 7 by itself. I would normally take Scorpion, but this is lethal push.
Hearken your doom. You cannot hide.
Why did you try? This is my question, first of all, insane. 8 is beautiful. My question is, why did you force triple for us?
Hearken your doom.
I mean, we're looking for our fatigue cards, absolutely. We also keep going first and hitting the conductor, which is crazy. No, Ragaldinho. But, you know, maybe I'll fit in a few myself.
Premiere act. Me.
Are you still trying to make Concede Warlock work? Concede what? Is that their sorry? Here.
Sorry.
Is that what you wanted, Gisab? Damn. Who feels another Sylvan's triumph incoming? Because I kind of do.
Is upon us.
Surprise, surprise.
The snake in your boot. Parking your
We could do a Madness +3 and then one of these two. We'll also Darbomb and see if I hit Suffocating Shadows. That Sylvan's Triumph was so good. That's 2 mana heal, like 7 billion basically. But we did kill our Symphony. We'll kill this off. Push 9. Probably a conflagrate. Stop that heal. I give them draw, but it does stop the heal. Let's get the 7/7 out for sure. Ew. Double Battlecry Dwarven Archaeologist is probably the line. I don't really want an Ursul Rager into these three, or a 2/2 copy that doesn't give me a copy. So we're gonna conflagrate. I guess I could Darbomb Astrobiologist. Since this is instantaneous, right? Astrobiologist is a 1-turn delay, which means if I play it now, the impact's next turn, whereas this is immediate. Dragonbane? Okay.
No one disturbs our great work.
I mean, you ever Eldritch Tentacles? Let's see what we find. Maybe another Symphony? If I do it first, 6 AoE is still lethal as well, right? Damn it. Draw? Hit my other ones, right? You know Bloody? Of course, I've raided Bloody a bunch of times. Sorry, Gasab. I've said this before. What I can do to new arena streamers, thanks to all of you, by the way, I'm not pretending like it's me personally, but what I can do as a larger arena streamer, thanks to all of you, the lovely community, in one day, is what took me almost a year to build as a streamer. TG remembers. TG remembers. How long does it take to get in the 50 to 100 viewer range? TG knows. It takes a long time as a new streamer to get into the 50 to 100 range. But one raid, bam, sorted.
Well played.
Hey, listen, Rogue. You can't tell me. You can't tell me, okay? Have you ever raided Vladdy? Because this has never happened before, and when I talk about it, you go, shut up, we've talked about this before. 100% TG. To this day, I still say it. I love Redbeard because he did that to me. I still love him for it, man. Like, absolutely insane. By the way, someone was asking me what's the downside of Expired. See, I played a card, they stole it by high-rolling Kajamite, to be fair. Shadow stepped it, and now I lost my queen and my merchant. Your deck was not bad at all, Gasab. Your deck was not bad at all. Your deck was not bad at all, Gasab. GG, man. Your opener was what? Double Sylvanas Triumph, double Frostwing, double Snakes Murlocula. That's pretty darn good, man. It's meh. Fair, fair. I'm not gonna argue anyway, man. Thank you for playing out the game. My deck can be quite scammy. Yeah, for sure, TG, for sure.
No, don't. It's still good.
Dubious. Can we steal it back? Nope. Even if I steal it back, the queen is gone forever. I hate playing Symphony in this situation because the +6/+6 is not a good play. Still do it. And the +6/+6 what I got offered. Actually, really nice play from them with the Kaji. Screwed me over for sure. The 2-1 would have contested their 3-2. I always do that anyway, TG. I love to support. I don't expect people to be thankful back, but it would be nice if they were. Not everyone is. Not everyone says, holy crap, Dose, the arena community, they helped bring me where I am. But I don't expect it either. That's not why I do it. This always comes down. Sound the drum. Librarian. Do it for the big bucks. No. I actually am, TG. The thing is this, it's like I was saying earlier, when you actually stream for like a year before something happens, it didn't take a year for Redbeard to raid me, but like half a year. So the build up was between 6 months to 1 year for me. When you spend 6 months actually just trying to stream to nobody almost, you know the struggle of talking to an empty wall on loop. I think I coroner this, absolutely.
Did that just...
Because it has double dubious in it.
I am working.
Yeah, TG. So, when you raid someone, like for example, I've raided a lot of people in their first 1 to 3 months, and they've immediately gone up to that 50 to 100 viewer range. And to them, it doesn't feel like it's because of the raid, because it feels normal, because most people are in that range as an arena streamer. But for me personally, I'm so thankful to Redbeard because I lived through knowing that that isn't the norm. Like, absolutely isn't, you know? I do remember Taze for sure. I absolutely do. Hey, Hango, hey, lead man. Into the Hellfire. I think I need more too. Conflagrate. Huntress first. I mean, I could, but...
Completely safe. Just don't spit.
I'd rather get closer to my movements. Let's see. Richard asks, is there a way as a streamer or watcher to see if you used to follow a channel in the past? If you used to follow my channel? No, I can only see whether you are or not. Good afternoon, Ivanovich. Yeah, thank you for the 145 hunger. Darbum, terrain game. April Fool's Pill guy. Same goes for being married, says Danner.
Mistakes were made.
No, there's no way you were here when I first started, Rogue. There's absolutely no way you were here when I first started. Even not clean, though.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Oh, a year or two in maybe, okay. A year or two in maybe, say. I thought you meant like in my first month. I had literally nobody. That's why I'm telling you.
Death itself draws near. Death itself draws near.
Oops.
That was the error.
Vendetta. Another occultist. Eldritch tentacles. Lets me push 7, 6. I need to tap more. That's a good one. Yeah, and after a year, maybe for sure. I thought you meant like month 1. That's why I said can be.
Amateurs.
Almost out of time. His gaze is ever upon you.
Your month viewers still watch you? I had nobody. I'm being serious. There was nobody here. My average viewership was 2. That included me and my phone. It was actually like 2.1. So sometimes some people came in, but mostly nobody. The depressor. I mean, 8 hours a day, just go for it, Anna. Talk all the time. Gotta do it somehow. What was my big break? Nothing, just grind, consistency. I got a big raid from Redbeard later on. I think when I hit about 30 average viewership, about 30, which was about 6 months in, by the way, I got raided by Redbeard. That was my first ever Hearthstone raid. And he bumped me up from like 30 to 50 within a week. Fiddlefire or Ring Matron? That's about when a lot of you guys started watching Lana. Yeah, I love him for it, Pirate. I absolutely love him for it. How long until I get partnered? Another 6 months after that, almost a year. About 10 or 11 months, basically. What the hell? Random take to the skies, draw 4? Yeah, so I've been streaming for almost 5 years, so I'm talking about my first year. Yeah, that wasn't my first year, that's like about when I'm talking about Lana, 4.5 years ago or so.
You will not come closer. Your confidence beneath me.
How many other arena streamers in my time slot? Taze and Blubby. Redbeard in the early part of my time slot. Taze, Blubby, and Roscoe during my time slot. Isher halfway through my time slot. Judge towards the end of my time slot. And then Dreads. I don't know whether I need heal, but I'm gonna assume no. But my biggest issue, and it's a lesson learned for sure, Ivanovich, is that I wasn't really part of the arena community. I didn't hang in streams and stuff. Ivanovich. Do you double trade then burn their deck? These are gonna summon 4/4s again, dude. I wanna play double 2, but I'm scared. You get Sap Dragon. Oh, what do you want me to do though about it? So if I get Sap Dragon, what do I do? Double Illusion was at the top, thank the Lord. Wow, more Heralds, dude. Insane rogue. Like, if they have Sap Dragon, I'm just basically dead, right? No matter what. Like, how do I deal with the Sap Dragon?
Step off into the time.
Almost out of cards.
Oh, sure, remind me how. So they don't have it. So what's the 4 dragons?
Give Forsaken Scar Metal a chance, man.
What 4 dragons did they draft, chat? No.
Too soon.
What's going, face? Infested? That's fine, they give me power, right?
The ring of death.
2 fatigue, so I can take 3, 4, 5 damage and deal 3 AoE. Not good enough though, right? 3 AoE. Sludge hit 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 AoE? Do I even need it? I think playing this is just better. But I think I'm dead here. I don't have the mana to play it. Yeah, no AoE, I think. But I don't know whether to play Barrel of Sludge and kill the 3/3 or play this there, basically. Playing this feels like I lose to removal on this anyway. They didn't have the Brewbag Dragon. They have a Discover Taunt and 2 cards. They had it. They could have just won last time. Nope, buffed with let's redraft. Hey, Canny. I won these cards. Yeah, but the heal 6 was semi-irrelevant, right, Hango? I mean, again, we would have won if they didn't hit Husk as well, by the way, because they hit Husk as well, which, thing is, the heal 6 Hango does nothing to the state of the board, ever. So I have to... The 6 was never a differentiator. Even if I heal 6, I die there on the last turn anyway to the Mistress, right? So it was irrelevant. Hey, Bernie, thanks for the watch streak. Kind of won none of these. That, I'm not sure, Ivanovich. But it seemed to me like they couldn't get through Taunt. I only took it because I had Reborn, Ivanovich. But yeah, I could have taken the Fiddlefire and prayed to hit something. That being said, the turn I played the first Ring Matron, if I didn't hit an answer from Fiddlefire, insta-died. So the Fiddlefire had to hit something good and something that helped me answer for 4 mana on that turn. You are here for the first draft, huh? I mean, if anything, I think it's disposable, but I don't think I won that. There's Hand of Gul'dan, though. I think I actually take this. I think Shine is going, so I don't want second. Hey, Mirana, Trolley's great. Snow Flurry? Okay. Double Snow Flurry, double Baritone, double Occultist, Shadow Flame. I'd rather Snow Flurry. Maybe in. I think 1 Wretched out, 1 Shrine out. Not sure about double Snow Flurry. Panthara out. Disposable probably doesn't make the cut. Not sure about Merchant either. Merchant disposable, like that. Confligate Kobold, double Touch, Astro, double Baritone, Coroner, Creature. Creature is a question mark. Rashano, double Darbomb disposal. 1 double Occultist, Reform Sludge. Suffocating, double Snow Flurry. Maybe double Snow Flurry is much as well. 1 Snow Flurry is my question mark, 1 creature. Double Trolley, Craze, Shadow, Night Elf, Symphony, Eldritch, Hand. Now, the one thing I like about Wretched Queen is the Symphony target. Makes Queen cost 2. I also got offered 4... I got offered 4 merchants as well, Nightscale Reaper. So this time I went for a Symphony of Sin fatigue deck and I got offered 4 merchants, 2 occultists, and no discard cards though, Reaper. No discard cards. So... this is my first Hand of Gul'dan, for example, and I have 1 suffocating. I do have the Sludge on Wheels, though. I think it's something like this. I don't think Expired fits the deck. I don't want 2 Wretcheds. I don't think the Shrine fits the deck. I don't think Panthara fits the deck. I think it's like this. I am thinking about putting both Wretcheds in, or even the Merchant. I mean, that's true, but there is a thing as a saving grace for Taunt, Ivanovich. Stall. I can see it, though. Remove both and put what in, though, right? Like, I am not a fan of Nimzilana. Hey, Sev, would I lose to? Giga Sinestro. Like, what would you put instead of Wretched Queen? Expired? Keep the Golden Queen. Gotcha, okay. The only one I would consider from these is Merchant. I don't want Disposable. Expire and Merchant for Wretched Queen. Discard Hand. I really like it, Matty. I have really liked it. It is clunkier than I thought in this deck, but in my usual decks, I really like it. Because usually I play a lot of Warlock where I end up falling behind and then use Eldritch as a big swing when they end up overextending. And a lot of my decks, my prior decks, have involved swing turns with discard and stuff. I think I'm going with this.
Gul'dan versus Thrall. For Doomhammer, I will not be denied.
Yes. I'm gonna keep Symphony no Trolley because of the spell discard. I will say, honestly, though, Maloriak is not that good if what you're doing is discarding spells. All jokes aside, yes. Discarding the cards from Shadow Flame is also not premium because you don't get the Dark Gift. But I can't see them, so... I'm not on Twitch. You might have also disabled April Fool's effect from last year. Good morning, Brian. Face, right? They do have a toggle, yeah, okay. Oh, jeez.
His gaze is ever upon you.
Sludge is really good right now for the swing. Damn it.
Well played.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Now let her end.
Touch.
I draw forth.
Minion on board, minion in hand for a Symphony setup. Well, I feel like I've never used the sorry amount in my life, Twitch, so I'm making up for 10 years of it, you know?
You are but a blip in space.
Alright, come on. +6/+6 is phenomenal here.
Wretched rights.
I trade. The only reason I trade is, first of all, this shuffle. Secondly, this feels like Devolve or Hex. And now I get a 10. I kind of want them to use, and then I get a 10th and elusive. I need to hold back. Hey, Wedge. You ever double barrel of sludge instead of play a 10-10? Makes them less likely to use it, does it? Oh, sure, but then they have a 3-6, yeah? And I get what you mean, though. I mean, I started in 2021, Rogue. The Sawyer meta had long gone. Long gone. Long gone.
Step forth into the time ways. Wretched rights.
Hey, Elma. What about now?
Wretched rights.
People get tilted because they face you and lose, Rogue. By you, I mean me. Trust me, I have much experience.
Dare stand against the weak.
Alright, give me some more Herald. I need this 10 to clock face. Starbomb +10 face is lethal. Okay, looking good, looking good. I mean, they could Deathwing me. Looks like Deathwing is not in hand, so they're looking for a Devolve. Still looking for a Devolve. It would leave me with a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Baking. I still think they have a Hex, not gonna lie. My other play is Snowflower. Losing to Totem Shaman? What, you mean Max Herald Shaman? Max Herald Deathwing Shaman, you mean? Did I ever tell you the story of the guy who wanted to F my mom's dog?
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
No. Like, you're telling me about the Rosetta Stone for insults. This guy added me and started raging me. Cancer, F you, F your mom, F your family, I hope they all die. All of these things. I'm not even gonna go through the entire story. But it was... Whatever add friend insults you think you had, multiply it by 50. And I was just like, GG, good game, my friend. F you, hope your mom gets cancer. Like that. And then there was a pause. And he came back and told me that he wanted to correct himself. And actually, he wanted to F my mom's dog. I don't know if it's like a language barrier and it was actually F your mom's dog rather than I want to F your mom's dog, but that is not how it came across, and I just blew my mind. Like, this was a genuine rage ad. I actually told him, Mark, that my mom doesn't have a dog. No, Twitch, no, it was, I want to F your mom's dog. F your mom's dog, not your mom. That's what it was at the end. With broken English, but that's what it was. I told him my mom doesn't have a dog. I have no idea. This was like 4 years ago, dude. This was like 4 years ago, man. I have no idea.
I am only more deadly.
So I can 3 AoE. I think it's time to Snow Flurry.
A treat as sweet as me.
Yeah, it could be a language barrier. Like I said, could absolutely be a language barrier. I'm not going to deny you guys that, but that actually did happen. Just say.
And now, the premiere action is upon us.
Yeah, it could be something like that, Chad. Like, I assumed that, but this actually was a story. It's been a long time, though. It's been a really long time. But it's not stuck with me in a way that hurt me because it's hilarious, but it's stuck with me in a this is a story I can tell kind of way.
Breath.
So close yet so far, chat. Draw 6. Surely, right? Play 2, draw 6. Now you do this and this.
My hand is too full.
You don't pick the ones.
Quick draw. This is so much stronger. Dude, what are these Herald decks, dude? Quote-unquote Elmo. Totem Shaman. Hey, Lori. I think we get there, though. 1 mana, 9/1 rush.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Can I please hit my movements? Night Elf for the win. Oh, baby.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
I mean, frankly, many things were wins, right? Even my movements. I think even my discards, even fracking, right? To find any of them. Oh, this.
Gul'dan versus Ragnaros.
By fire be purged. I will not be denied.
And now the premiere act.
Hey, Zinni.
Sorry.
Nothing can remember Matty, by the way.
Comprehend the expanse of my
How's Banner Imp rank 17 Mulligan? Well, small sample size is probably a very key thing. Leo, you have to remember that in Constructed, right, in Constructed, people draft the same ones, the same twos, the same threes, the same fours, so the cards are always compared versus the same other cards. Baritone Imp is probably compared versus 1,000 cards. And we're talking about it specifically now in the Warlock versus Shaman going first matchup. The sample size is probably this small, and because arena decks are is few and far between the word, they're just so diverse.
gaze is ever.
It's kind of hard to put an exact number on it when you're playing such a niche thing. Is the sample size shown? It is not. But what do you want it to say, right? Can you, like, in general? You say low sample size and people say the same, like, what's low sample size? It's still a sample. All data's as good as you know how to use it, you know what I always say. Say the data's unreliable. I mean, sell a product where you're telling everyone that it's... I don't know. I get what you mean, Canny, but it still has the same relevancy. To be fair, the Mulligan overlay is very much constructed focused, I think. Mulligan in Arena is already super niche. Like in the first place. You can. That you can do, Canny. You can hide them.
I am working.
His gaze is ever upon you. Gold
I asked them, by the way, Ivanovich, but right now they have a million other things that are even up there. OB, Browners. I think I said hello to Brownie, but hello again. Congrats on the #1. Yeah, very just crane game, chat. Pulls a Wretched Queen, unless I draw a Wretched Queen. The other option is fracking to look for Snowflurry or Symphony. That was nail biting. Congrats, man. #1s is very nice, man. So, is that enough point? You're on Americas, right? That's enough points to qualify, is it not? A #1 finish in Americas? Oh lord, I have no idea, Dano. Whenever it fits your mana, I guess. Was that their triangulate?
I'll handle this.
Malta, Leo. I'm surprised, yes. Another top 5 as in Brownie?
So many possibilities.
Not in the EU, it isn't for sure, Ivanovich. But I thought it was in Americas. Whenever I've raided any constructed peeps, they all were saying that it's super easy to qualify in Americas comparatively. And not super easy as in it's super easy to get a high finish. It's harder to get a high finish, but if you do, it's easier to qualify. Is what I heard.
No one but me.
Oh, but this is the overall points. No? What about, what about, isn't there top X per region and then top X overall points from the leftover players? Damn. Dude, you're above Nkuro, Maxibon next to Gabby. This is some crazy stuff, man. What do I silence? Top 1, literally number 1.
Did that just move?
And you are nature? I mean, you're number 2, dude. Unless Evan and TG are Americas. 4 wins at war is count 12. Jeez, I hope not. What would that make my high win Warlock runs?
Here further into the cosmos than any before us.
This one looks favorable, does it?
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Doesn't to me. Nebula, Matty? I don't know.
Get off of me!
I play Tiny Snowy. Just wasn't better. Yeah, I was going to frostbite my own 2-3. I'm just trying to think about it. I agree with Matty, like my read is that this is a greed nebula. But I still don't think I can get there fast enough is the issue, right? But what I should have maybe done is also kill Nobundo, so that any spell they play to reduce the effect so that they can play Nebula is absorbed. They're back to full.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
I mean, this draws my Symphony, but I need value, right? I didn't like it so much though, yes. Still such a good play.
Another snap.
And this time I could have the minion on board before Symphony, yeah, but if you hit the 50-50 on the Snowflyer, then you triple them all as 7/7s, right? Evolve, of course, again. And they were at They were at 5 health and went up to 30 twice, I think, with the armor. Why would you trade there? What?
Find another snack.
Not here. Not here. That is a lot. That's a lot of asteroids at once. They have 5 now. Hey, Rolly. Yeah. Yeah, but you can play the other servers just to play Arena, Protex. Waste of time? I mean, fair. Only because you're saying you want to play Arena? I think we set it up, right?
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
What? Well, that's exactly where I was. Basically. I think I was 1 off for most of the game. Yeah. I mean, depends whether you want to play some Arena to play Arena, and then play a lot of Arena on your main because you want to collect, right? The 0 mana refresh isn't in anymore, C1. Sweet, we got there. Got a little lucky they didn't high roll no Nebula early, though, for sure.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
I will not be denied.
It's crazy to see you up there with those names. You know, I was talking with Matty about it, Ivanovich. We think it was, like, remember when you were telling me you never had it, and I was telling you I absolutely am certain that I had it? I think we were both right. I think they actually removed it from the pool. Whether on purpose or not, I don't know. But if you look at HS Replay, if you go up a week plus, it's there. And if you go less, it's not. Ivanovich. It's true, I haven't seen it recently. The Star Peeps have been calling me the Arena guy. Good. Brownie. Good. Now trash him. Now trash him.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Yeah, there's your latest Pally YouTube video was such a fun watch. Most of those games were nuts. Beautiful, right? The videos from this week, last week, and the videos coming this week are excellent, Toby. So good. There's a world where I discard the coin you touch and discard the coin. I think I'd rather do this for now. Thank you, though, Obi. I'm glad you liked it.
With a cherry on top.
I can clear with a coin. I didn't know you watch him as well, Brownie. Ooh. Oh, baby. That's way better.
Gaze is ever upon you.
Hearken your doom!
Please go 12 so we'll show dreads. I'll try. Does that I like it as well? No, I was 100% sure of Ivanovich because it was so specific that I saw someone play Snowflurry and Mini and get 4 Horn of Winters. That does not happen that often, Ivanovich. It's something that just sticks.
You don't pick the ones, see?
And now, the premiere
Please say, just don't spill it.
I still don't know what this is. So they have a spell that's copied and a spell that's getting cheap. A little scared. Oh yeah, for sure. Just one mana of being a good play, right? You ever leave Volcanos up? They never alter the pool mid-season randomly though, can he? Unless it's an adjustment thing.
Pleasure of thought.
Call that a blade? I've got three.
Yeah, it's 7 TV memery, isn't he? April Fools. They can't play stuff with Volcanos up. I mean, they can play big fire spells. Hey, Gozer. But didn't you say only one person? Brownie, didn't you say only one person? Or are you saying one person goes through to the main tournament and everyone else with 2 or more points goes through a playoffs, which is another way to go to the tournament? Exactly that. Okay. So you're trying to not have to do the tournament, basically. That works, right, Pack? I was hoping it would anyway. Well, it is a lower amount probably, Brownie, but did you tell them, but sure, but my win rate is higher because I'm coming from Arena?
Reality woven.
You guys are used to standard win rates.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Imagine like Arena dies and the top 500 Arena players go to Standard and suddenly the top 10 Standard players are finding themselves at like 60th. Not 500, let's be fair. I don't know if that's like a thing, but wouldn't that be a little funny, you think? Like we're gonna get burned down? I agree. Not much I can do though, brother man. And Arena's difficult, Mosa. It's difficult for sure. Don't think so. Arena and Standard are completely different skill sets. Well, case in point, Win Brownie, a really good Arena player, a top Arena player, went over to Standard ban #1. That's the premise of the conversation, by the way, Leo. I think at the very top they are different skill sets, but I think the skill set needed for Standard is needed for Arena, and the skill set that you need for Standard is not needed in Arena because of the deck building aspect. The deck building aspect is something that you do not need in Standard. In fact, many people I feel, lose that aspect because of net decking nowadays. That being said, there is a completely different aspect to top tier standard, which isn't needed in Arena. Matchup perfection. So I'm joking, by the way. The top standard players are tremendously good players for a reason. I thought it was a little funny, you know. Repetition versus adaptability. I think it's a little more than that, to be honest with you. I think both of them have a similar skill set in how to play Hearthstone, especially modern Arena, win con identification, deck identification, mulligan identification, tempo identification, board identification. But then, the unique skill set in standard is matchup identification and perfection, swapping your mulligan depending on the matchup, etc. And in Arena, it's deck building, like actual deck building. So you learn to understand your deck because you have to build it on the fly, and that is not needed, in my opinion, in standard. That's my take as a non-standard player, though, so I could be talking out my arse. Do you coroner or astrobiologist? I think I'm gonna risk this. I'm still scared of this spell, and they have one more. Yeah. Come on here, come on here, come on. I lose to this so often. Let's redraft. Dude, this isn't the Warlock experience, Cappy. This is the... most people would smash their monetary experience, but I have to raise my voice for 5 seconds and then calm down. I emoted Sawyer or Goldini. I'm not gonna refund crap. What kind of scam is that? I don't want any of these. What's the real probability? I mean, 1 in 4 cubed plus top deck. Unbelievable night scale. I mean, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Oh, these are all so good. Librarian for Cycle, Crescendo in a triple fatigue card deck, and Hand of Gul'dan. I don't think I want another Hand of Gul'dan, even though I'm gonna have 3 Occultists. I have Sludge, Suffocating. Damn, I actually don't know. Maybe I don't want another Crescendo. Initial thought is Hand. I think the one I least want is Crescendo, actually. Normal. I mean, it depends how many spells, but probably Normal has a higher chance of bringing you back. Depends whether bringing you back or closing the game on the spot is your odds. Can't go wrong with Librarian. Well, if the other card is better, you can absolutely go wrong. I'm actually going Hand. I don't want these cards. How many? But these 2 Baritone, 1 Crazed, and a Crescendo. I'm scared of how much damage I'm taking. I think I still take Crescendo over Waltz, though. Hey, Blazer. Interesting. In. Maybe in, maybe in. Wretched can go now. 1 Snow Flurry. Hey, Elia. Disposal. Conflagrate, Kobold, Double Touch, Astro, A-Bomb. Nah, not really an A-Bomb deck. My minions are either smashing face and forced to AoE. A-Bomb is only good when your minions are value traded exactly. Astro, Double Baritone, Corner, Creature can go. Creature is something I can consider dropping. Double Crescendo, Double Darbomb, 1. Triple Occultist, Reform, Sludge, Suffocating, Snowfly, Double Trolley, Crazed Stalker, Knight of Symphony, Eldritch, Double Hand. Eldritch is a consideration. How so? I mean, A-Bomb is a horrible card unless the 1 AoE does something really good. And for the 1 AoE to be good, you randomly doing all of the odd plays to set up an A-Bomb is already bad because you needed to do everything to play A-Bomb. A-Bomb needs to naturally fit in your turns to be good. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dean. Yeah, so I'm looking at Eldritch Tentacles. I'm looking at Creature of Madness. I might actually drop them both for these 2. Oh, sorry, Eagers. Just Disposal Assistant is actually just a 2-mana a 3-2 because I don't have sludge synergy. My only sludge synergy is if I randomly hit fracking from one maker. I don't think disposal is worth that. Double crescendo, maybe it is worth removing Eldritch. Yeah, that's true, high coma. I mean, one maker has 4 spells. Fracking, which is amazing. Touch, which is great. Conflagrate, which is great. And can't remember the 4th one. Yeah, I'm down to do a Snowfly for Eldritch. Yeah, thanks for the 125 OWM. It's a big one. I think it's like, I don't want the Wretched. We were talking about removing it already before, right? It just happened to be better than the other 5. I think 1 Herald ain't it, Abom ain't it. Eldritch versus Snowflower is an interesting thing. And Disposal versus Creature in this deck, I think we go Creature. In my opinion. It's not that they can't do it, but it's that when you do it a lot in Arena, you hone that skill more. That's what that's what it should be. Man, 2 AoE Crescendo versus Druid feels like a keep. Right? Sometimes when people in Standard say KEKW Arena's so easy, they forget that there's an entire facet that they haven't honed yet. And I'm not gonna go out and say, oh, obviously they're all bad at it. No, they're all going to be good at it.
And now, the premiere act.
But someone who's very good at Arena would have honed that skill more. They're still right. Well, they're still right in that KEKW Arena, it's funny. But I don't think they're right in KEKW Arena, it's so easy, which is actually what most people point at. Like, I've rated Standard people before that go, oh, I played Arena, I got 12 once, it's so easy. Okay, bud. And I won a game in Standard once. Interesting. I want to discard, but... AoE, I'm not gonna AoE and what? Not when my opponent's hand is full of Whelp Wranglers and 1-2s. Hey Red Pandas. Skate Question Arena is way worse. Now everyone knows broken cards and classes. I mean, with that reasoning, Dark Genesis, why isn't everyone always the top player? Riddle me that, my man. Why isn't everyone always the top player? If it's so easy that the app tells you, why aren't you number 1 always, right? Like, something is a differentiator. Always. If you retire bad decks, it counts as 0 wins and you will not be at the top, Dark Genesis. That's not true. If you retire, you will not. The retires count as 0 wins. That's not how it works, man. It's not about how much gold you have. That's not how it works, Dark Genesis. So if you don't know how the system works, I understand, but that's not how the system works. Retires count as the 0 wins. Still, you will not be at the top of the leaderboard if you retire. Absolutely not. There's not a single chance. Otherwise, it's just a matter of who has the most gold. Which is such a dumb thing. I already am not a fan of the system, but I don't think it's that bad.
The overture is upon us.
People would have a 12-win average, otherwise they would just retire until they get the most busted thing. Do you take, oh geez, do you take 4 fatigue here? Nah, you Symphony, right? Yes, both. ¿Por qué no los dos? Agritamente. Oh? ¿Por qué no los Movement of Pride Huntress? Boop, boop, boop. Hello?
your doom! Hearken your doom!
Like pushing. The reason I'm fine with this is that I have these. It should seal the game. Symphony for what? I mean, whenever I symphony, what I'm looking for is 6/6 reborn taunt, +6/+6 to board and hand and deck. And I was also looking for draw Night Elf Huntress for 0. Those are all the things I was looking for.
I found a new source of power.
Amateurs!
So out of 7,
My children.
I try to play it when I need at least 2, so then it's almost impossible to miss. Remember, I might have lethal soon. Never mind.
I am only more deadly.
Take 9, heal 5.
And now, the premiere act. Me! Hearken your doom!
Gaze is ever upon you.
Delight.
Mistake, I'm not gonna hear a power here, I don't need to. All that will do is make people concede more rolled it. So it's solving anything, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I found a new source of power. Did that just blood for blood! For
That will just make people hate the game, right? So what am I meant to do? This game is over, I'm meant to just sit here whilst my opponent ropes me for 20 minutes on purpose because they know they can piss me off since I can't concede? What am I meant to do if I can only play 1 run every 10 runs because I work and I want to retire a deck? I mean... When you make things are very punishing, you have to remember that what you're typically punishing the casual and normal player more because the scam player finds a way around it, whereas the other person who wants to play in that manner now can't because of the person you're trying to stop, which you haven't stopped. That's what usually happens. So what you do is you stop casual players playing in the way that they want, whilst the players that you're trying to stop doing something inadvertently will do it otherwise, and all you've done is scam the normal players. It's just how it goes. What you need to do is stop the thing, not the way the thing is done. It's like a game logic thing. Amongst the community, I want to get better. You ask me why I don't want the community to be worse and ragier, even though I want to make it better. I think that should answer your question. I think I prefer Craze to Shadow. Look for 2s. 6 arbor ups, too many arbor ups, depending on your early game. Oh, it's Hearthstone nowadays. Not too bad. I think you get too little time for the complex turns, but we could do with a little less time on some turns. Otherwise, really. I'm a fan of time banking, but time banking is abusable as well. Well, welcome back then, Sadu.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
Because, for example, there are certain turns in some games and some decks where I wish I had 2.5 minutes instead of 1.5 minutes. Just so many things to think about, but on these turns, why I don't need 1 minute. This is 12 seconds, 2 turns. No, okay, give me a little more, but still, you know. They already do that, psych. Well, I think from turn 4, I think I'm actually doing this. I can go 3-1. The first turns are shorter, they get longer. I think on turn 4 it starts 1:15. Aferis Demon, howdy haze. I think it's like 45, 55, 105, 115. I feel in the early turns. Took me a very long time to find that out, by the way. Never paid enough attention. Take that.
Hearken your doom!
Unfortunately, we will remove the sludge from the bottom, but we'll see. In more than really. But let's assume this isn't a chronological aura. We're looking for the +6/+6 or the 6/6. I could do this, but I want the Symphony out now. Gives me more chances to draw it, and I don't want to keep hitting the sludges. Yeah, worst 3. Deal 6 to their face might be worse than draw 6, to be honest. Give him the spare, remove the cards. Now, remove the cards is the literal worst option. Hey Jimmy, thanks for the resub. You're welcome. I appreciate your support. It does not, Demon. It does not. Your favorite type of coffee? I like some dark roasts. I will say that. That was really good here. Sorry, Psych, I'll do it again. I think we have to take the 50-50. This thing has to die. I could corner, go face. I'm not really that much of a coffee expert, Sadu. I will say. I just like coffee, and well, I know a little more than the average person. Oh, I love coffee. I love coffee, and I've explored, different coffees, different beans, different methods of making it, which I like more accordingly, etc. Well, I don't have no, super fancy setup or anything. How did you unlock Ultra Underground yet? What's Ultra Underground? Is it the mode where only I'm in there? Yeah, well, since I moved here, I've only got... I had a mocha pot. I have a French press since I moved here.
Did that just move?
Gemstone Hoarder? Just played this card Sludge. It is pretty good, but... not really my favorite play here. It is a 5/6 though. If I'm discarding anything, it's Sludge, I've never made iced coffee. Sadu. Okay, somehow we have a hype train going. I have no idea how. I've never made iced coffee. Hey Milo. Coffee is calorie free. The issue is that people put in 7 sweeteners, 12,000 pints of milk with coffee and creamer and vanilla flavor, and essentially have a shot of coffee and 12 liters of sugar. That is the issue. It's basically a milkshake at that point, which is fine if you like it, by the way, but that's not the coffee at that point. 1/7 dome. Start with a draw. Yeah.
Call that a blade? I've got 3.
I'm just cleaning up a bit of dumb buff crap. Hello?
Get off of me!
My experience, Starbucks sells dessert, not coffee. Yeah, I've never been a fan of those things, Sadu. Yeah, the true best. Good idea, my man. You do that and let me know how it goes for you. I have actually genuinely never had a single one of those Starbucks drinks. Actually never. Catacombs, probably. I've been to Starbucks maybe 5 times, and I've always taken a black coffee.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Remind me, guys, if I cursed Catacombs, say Hand of Gul'dan, it counts as a discard. Wanna try anything else? Well, first of all, the only reason I tried Starbucks, Leo, is when I went abroad on holiday because it was so hyped in Malta because we didn't have it that everyone thought it was the most amazing coffee in the world, only for me to find out that wasn't actually true, in my opinion. Secondly, I go to drink coffee. Why try something that clearly is absolutely just flavored? That's my take. I want to clean up. I could crescendo, but let's start with a snow flurry, a hand check.
Like another snack.
And now, the premiere act. Sickly sweet.
Yeah, I used to have some cappuccinos actually, but I had already abandoned cappuccinos and got used to black coffee by the time I tried Starbucks. Canny. I used to like cappuccinos. Cappuccinos was the little milk that you add, froth it up basically, right? Obviously they taste good. Oh, for sure, Santi. I mean, again, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against people wanting to have them, but for me, I went to drink coffee, so I never tried the other things, right? The question was, why didn't I take and try the other things? Because it was never my premise for going, so it was irrelevant to me. Major. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 17. Hit here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 16, 20. Lethal.
I swore an oath to defeat you. I cannot.
Gul'dan versus Reska.
Got him. No, I mean, unfair. Well, like it's 1 April. Why does Brownie cheated? Brownie needs points. I want Brownie, okay? I want Brownie to go there, win, and go arena number 1. Vladdy's a streamer, Major. Cheers, Ivanovich.
And now, the premiere act.
I have hope that I don't draw a spell right now, but we have an answer. Well, don't keep hoping to face me. Yeah, but I could discard other things with this, right? Even if I just discard that one. Why not? Because if you respect me, you'll do what I kindly ask you not to do to me.
The citadel stands strong.
Double 2/6 dome. A touch ocular conflict rate. I have like touch, but my follow up is awkward with touch. This is really punishable is my issue, but I'm going for it. If they have remorseless, we'll just really scream. But let's pretend they don't. Pick Cage Head, first pick a Simulating Blade versus Handler.
Cooking up something special.
I don't like Assimilating Blight right now, Zinni. It feels like it really lost value. No, Confligate is great versus these cards, Ivanovich. If anything, I would discard Touch. I think I do. Yeah, if anything, Zinni, I would say take a look at the pool. But I drafted Assimilating Blight not this meta, like 2 or 3 metas ago, and I was actually disappointed. Because in my head, it was the Assimilating Blight from a year ago, or whenever it came out, a year and a half ago, and I was actually dismayed. It was just okay, just an okay 3. Okay, triple blood. I don't think they can have a fell spell. Actually. Setting up a corpse? Interesting. But also because the Reborn effect was also very impactful. This was pre-Dark Gift as well, right, Hampu? I'm just looking for a burn because I expect them to keep me off board now.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
I need to kill this.
I'll stop this.
See if we got a conflagrate.
I'll stop this show.
By the way, there aren't many Warlock fire spells. That's why I was looking for a conflagrate. I think there's 3 in total with 2 chances. There's 3. Hellfire, Cataclysm, and conflagrate. The large pool is Mage. A little annoying because it actually hits here twice, right? Ooh, well.
I'll stop this show.
Win the 50-50. Hit here, hit here, hit here.
That'll be that, that'll be that.
Fiddle me this, mother flipper. Alright, alright, alright.
Gul'dan versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
I will not be denied. Change is coming.
Yeah, nobody's gonna give you mercy in Arena, I will say that.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
You like it, Vitalis? Thank you. Good day. Hey, Keelan, thanks for the follow. So I could have coined Trolley, but then this Trolley discards Symphony and it sucks. So I could play this, use this Trolley to discard the coin, then play the 4 and play the 5, and use this Trolley to try to discard the hand. When you run to the bathroom, do you actually run or do you just walk fast? My toilet is about 3 steps away, Botticelli. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 steps away, dude. So I just take 3 quick. Like, you can't even run. This is just. I can't run. It's just too close to start running. I just take 3 really quick steps, though. You could almost stream from your toilet. I can. I absolutely can. Damn. You ever coin 1 3 discard trolley? Why can we hear you talk, but we never hear you pee? Muted. I don't think I can leap that far. 3 little extended steps is a little too far to leap. But my bathroom starts. I'm gonna do this, okay? Wait, so you can see me. You can see? See, I'm just doing this. Okay? I'm just doing this. I'm not gonna move my hand. I'm doing this, like this. And I'm touching my door. This is my bathroom door. This is my bedroom. My bed? Yeah, my bathroom.
The Hermitage is upon us.
House tour complete. And then my kitchen living room, which is this doubled. It's not a tiny place, don't get me wrong. It's intended for 2 people, and 2 people can live here semi-comfortably. There would not be space to fit another desk like this, for sure. But... damn. This makes Symphony bad. What if I Darbomb Trolley, discard touch? I want to really discard hand. Just don't like Symphony without having something on board. It makes the +6/+6 so much worse. Guys, the problems you're all pretending that you're all solving are not problems I'm complaining about. They're your problems. Solve them for yourself. Turn 5 Symphony is not bad. Well, it's bad if you hit more than half of them. It's only the 6/6 demon that I would want. No joke, Costa Rica is super expensive. I think the idea that insert X country live like kings is all in people's heads, most likely. It's just the combination of knowing how much the average wage is in country A versus knowing what the average cost is in country B and forgetting every other factor, geopolitical, inflation, what happened over time. Symphony. You could probably live like a king in Liberia or Venezuela, alright? Good draw. Really good draw.
Reporting for duty.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Are these good enough? So it's a true tattoo. No, this doesn't go face.
Almost out of time.
Yeah, I don't want to give them the holy spell though. I'll let you figure that one out. Too much mana. 9, 10, 11, 12. I could Snowflyer and try to hit time stop. Otherwise, what? Huntress here. Here. Play the 6-6. I think I go for it.
Find another snap.
Damn it.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
I could be dead. I wanted to look for a time stop. The other option was to play movement of slot and play it safe, right? And then next turn you hand off Gul'dan, you try to hit 6 AoE or lifesteal 6. Right now I'm just trying to stop them healing and then trying to finish it. Of course, healing is always a thing. Yo, cheers, Sev. There we go. Now we're pretty screwed. Hey, Lix. Even hit it, dude. Even hit it. Missed the 50-50. I took a risk. I took a risk. Playing the demon was probably safer there, but I would have been in the same realm of being punished. Yeah, I would have been in the same realm of being punished. Now, I think I need to trolley problem the hand. This might have plushy. This me don't really have much other heals though. +1 heal to them or -3 heal for me? I think it's -3 heal for me. Because 12 is 12. Yeah. Movement plus movement is 12, right?
I'm going to throw the book at you.
Miss, -1 HP. Not sure what that means. I could have healed 3, but they would have healed 1. As I was explaining, I have 12 damage from my movements, so them healing 1 is very important to me. All because I took that risk and missed time stop. Well, not all, but it's a factor. I also have my occultists, dude. I can't freaking hit.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Almost out of time.
Healing damage is nice, agreed. Crescendo is getting there. If they're 0 mana, they typically can't go face, right? So
Calling for reinforcements.
hey, AGM. feel like these need to come down.
Betrayers would suffer endless torment. Betrayers would suffer endless torment.
I think I look for crescendo. Foreigner works too.
Did that just...
Oh look, there's my triple occultist. What times am I in? GMT. I also burnt my movement, didn't I, from all cards? No, England. Malta's GMT +1. I have my other one, but I burnt one of them. I did. I still have Crescendo and my other one. 5 cards. Guaranteed draw. You have never heard of GMT? Really?
Really? It's not too heavy.
Really?
Must move quickly.
Well played.
Guaranteed, right? You do this.
Easy back on you. I'm almost out of cards.
My god, my last 2 cards. Hey, thanks for the resub, Maddie.
Gul'dan versus Rexar.
By fang and claw, I will not be denied.
Why is everyone screaming lethal in chat? Hey Tullius, how are you too, brother, man? Think you're dead 4 to 5 times? You mean my opponent was dead 4 to 5 times?
Sorry.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Wow, Major. Way to be rude. Nobody's finished in here, okay? Don't be mean. Or you're finished.
The wand picks
Do you ever kill this?
The
I think I do.
wand picks you.
Gives them initiative, but it stops yodel scams and whatnot. The fabled arena gooner.
The overture is upon us.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Enjoy. Free bank. Wind Fury, what a mother clucker. Alright, bud, you don't have to hit so hard. What was that? I'm helping everyone in chat. Or, well, not everyone. Some people. I don't even think I want a night elf.
A frozen treat as sweet as
Come on, there's a few things I can hit here. So Sleetstorm kills it, that's advance? What would you do here? Probably kill it. Elf will kill it later, but it will cost me 5 mana to do so. If Crescendo kills it, I think I freeze it. Well, depends whether the value is Symphony of Sins or Chaotic Consumption, you know? My hand is clunky, that's for sure. Foreigner. If you Night Elf, does it? Should, right? Man, my hand is rough. Yeah, exactly, Betty. That's what I think, so I'm gonna pray. Night Elf dies, it still works. See? Unfortunately, my bun has initiative again. Hey, Rocky, thanks for the watch streak. My hand is arse. Am I the arena luck goat? Nope. Just the goat. Whether that's better or not, I'll leave it up to you. Hey, Lionheart, cheers for the watch streak. Grazie.
Another snap.
His gaze is ever upon you.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Much better. Huh? Needed like hand activators. I can answer big things, right? Like the legendary and whatnot.
Feed my children.
Your weakness.
This clears, which leaves me with 5 mana. Impastra?
Edible.
I think creature cannot give me a minion as large as this. We play around cleave here. That helps me set up lethal, maybe with a snow flurry. Hey, demon, F you, dude!
I will never serve, but you shall.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no wow, that's why I said F you! Health drink or chaotic? No, today for April Fools they changed it to sorry again, demon.
So many possibilities.
Love's a treat as sweet as thee.
I thought you were purposely...
Almost out of time. You cannot hide.
Follow my lead.
One of. That's game.
I will never serve, but you shall.
I can see.
10. Double dose. Double D.
Man versus Thrall.
Had more trouble versus shamans and rogues.
I will not be denied.
My loss was to a high roll rogue and a high roll mage. The mage was a piss take though. Trolley problem in opener only sucks if I draw Symphony and only Symphony as a spell. I'll keep it. Hey Elrich, you got me. Happy April Fools. This will always gives me a spell, so I think I might go for this. +4, +5 is great, but losing draw sucks. It's still the take because it has rush, so it answers there too. That's true. But then Zui said I think I want to play the +4, +5. never mind. I mean, the solution is discard the spell if you need to discard the spell. Full stop. Like, just do it. My only issue is if I have to discard Symphony. That's what I wouldn't do, but I'd discard any other spell. If Trolley Problem's a good play, if I'm playing Trolley just to play Trolley, I'd consider it, but if Trolley's a great play, it's worth the discard. I didn't even get that that was the joke. You ever forge? Nah.
Nobody agrees.
I mean, the solution to the Trolley Problem is easy. It's just a skill issue usually anyway.
Dare of any kind.
Nah, they hex anyway. Well, everything they do has an answer, so is your answer to not do anything? I'm not trying to be dumb, I'm genuinely asking. Oh, no to forge because it's just gonna get hexed anyway. Sorry, I thought you said Naz and don't play this. Yeah, agreed then. Do you chuck the coroner, chat? Arbom could draw me Hand of Gul'dan.
Wretched rights.
Yeah, the only reason I like it is because it could draw me Hand of Gul'dan. Okay, reflexes into the valve.
A dark deed to defy death.
Again.
His gaze is ever upon you.
That's what gave me trouble with the last shaman. Just infinite baking soda heal, infinite lightning reflexes into hex, into lightning reflexes into devolve, into triangulate, into lightning reflexes into hex, into meteor storm.
I've gone free.
One's still pretty pressured. I protect my 3/3 with a sludge because my other option is to play Wandmaker there and try to hit Conflagrate. I guess hitting fracking is also good. Storm? Come on.
I'll write that down.
Many possibilities.
Well, I was going to Night Elf and Sludge to push 6, but maybe it's Defile Stalker now with a Wandmaker.
Sorry. Almost out of time. And now, the premiere act.
Hey, Blue. Just really good versus Command of Neptulon, right? Which seems to be the thing that they saved. They have 2 5/4s, perfect. They can't even clean out, right? And now I've got Fatigue and Sludge. Yeah, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So I can deal 4 and 4. 8 from hand seems solid. Did Dark Gift summon that, or did it summon an Imp? BZ, I think it summoned an Imp. Little awkward, but I think we still play Frosty Boy.
A frozen treat as sweet.
Hopefully just Time Stop and Baritone. Okay, but no problem.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
And now, the premiere act. Me!
If I started with Wandmaker, it was lethal, but it's just an awkward thing to start with. 3, 4, 5, 8 should have lethal. Hey, Flo! No. don't know how many times I have to tell people, don't try to queue into me on purpose. It is a horrible experience for me. And you may argue the whole, really, my man, come on, don't sulk, etc. If you respect me, at least don't do it because I ask, right? Like...
I must protect the wild. I will not be denied.
I saw it's alright, Rocky. We're still at 3, man. Appreciate it.
So.
Solid, but what I'm looking for really is my fatigue. It's been happening to me since February 2025, Sev. A lot. Imagine Druid's shock facing 11 with Warlock. Come on, give me one of my baritones, man. Holy crap, all of a sudden, how much stuff is happening. Oh my god, and the shatter. I need my baritone real bad. That works for now. Mind it has to...
We all exist in harmony.
I'm still scared of, well, a lot.
You don't pick the ones, see?
The reason I keep the sludge theme is, even though I might miss a sludge, first of all, sludges at the bottom of my deck are irrelevant. But I could buff this with Symphony and get more sludges in hand. Should always give me one sludge anyway. Man, my hand is so awkward. I think I need to tap. Yeah, chaotic might happen on this.
I know.
That was just 2 mana, Canny. They have a full turn left. Remember, they're at 8 mana already ramped. Do you suffocating is the question. Crescendo goes crazy. Crescendo deals 1. Double crescendo 3. But then there's still the... No, there isn't. I like it. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, chat. Horn of plenty. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Smooth jazz. Oh my god. The full cycle. Horn into nature, into anything else, into plant. Back to horn. Dragon tails. That's stretch. I concede. You know, chat. I hope you enjoyed this 12 Warlock.
Time waits for no one.
I really do. I think that was beautiful. Phenomenal. And to anyone watching this on YouTube, this is the only day, the only run I have ever had on this channel with the sorry emote. First 12 Warlock, this class is 700 times worse than 10th place, and most people don't play 10th place, so this deck didn't look it though. Really came together nicely. Really came together nicely. Good curve, really nice fatigue synergy. Some nice discard synergy. The double hand of Gul'dan pick in the second redraft was beautiful. But yeah, the sludge, the suffocating, the double hand with a triple ocular occultist, and then the imp and the crazed conductor with crescendo. Crescendo was actually super good. Crescendo was super good in this deck. And Symphony did its own work. I love Symphony, of course. I love Symphony. You need the cards for it though, Matty. You need the ocular though. So it's the ocular and the trolley which does it. But good stuff. I think the redrafts were really interesting. We spoke about what we were redrafting and not, and I think it was just the deck always worked with really good aggression. In our first wins, we just closed it out with really good aggression, but then it could swap from aggression into a value play or a burn game plan. And that's what I think was really good about the deck. So it either goes tempo, aggression, aggression, Symphony lethal, or aggression, 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 fall behind, use Symphony for burn plus Snow Flurry, or it could actually do a value play. But then you'd have to take it slow. Snow Flurry for regeneration. This is gonna be on YouTube for sure, man. 12-win Warlock. Like the video, comment something, man. Come on, a 12-win Warlock in this meta. Did you even expect that? Let me know and subscribe for more runs. That is a beaut. I hope you enjoyed the sorry emote. That has to be the first time I had sorry on this channel, and a lucky dose bonus. Absolutely beautiful.